What's up, everybody? This is Sunko. I'm back again. Tonight is November 25th, and it's been almost 2 or 3 months since I started YouTube. And tonight, I'm going to talk about some of the websites that I would like to introduce. Uh, Last night I talked about terminology in terms of investing stock. Uh, of course, there are some terminology that I'm not familiar with, but I'm going to be um, getting used to it as the time goes by, because I'd have to talk about it more often, and of course I have to use it often. So I'll be familiar with it someday. And I was talking about Yahoo Finance, uh, financial balance sheet last night, and tonight I'm gonna go through some of the websites. I already bookmarked 6 or 7 websites, and that will be Yahoo Finance, Macro Trends, Seeking Alpha, Market Beat, Zacks Investments, FinVs, Tip Ranks. So that will be Yahoo, Macro Trends, Seeking Alpha, Market Beat, Zacks Investment, FinVs, Tip Ranks. So seven are the websites that I'll be talking about frequently, and I'm gonna go uh I'm gonna go through every website and tell you what I think, okay? Hmm. Each of those websites have its wait, hold on. Uh RB have two. First, yahoofinance.com. Yahoofinance.com is good for my portfolio. Um if I sign in, I can get to see uh my portfolio. But yeah, let me log on to it first by using a Google email, Gmail. Birth year 1989, Sun Chang Kwon. And okay, done. You are the proud owner of a brand new Yahoo account. Welcome to Yahoo Finance. Okay, I'm now done making Yahoo Finance account. Now I can get to have my own my portfolio. Uh it'd be better if you can look at my screen, because uh if I just talk myself, it's gonna be hard for you to understand uh what I'm saying. But if you I can share my screen, it'd be way better for you to understand, right? But like I told you last time, I'm going to buy a laptop or newer laptop, fairly new one. All these fundamentals: create UV book, assemble, uh, Cloudflare. Mm, my holdings, fundamentals, create new view, my watch list. Create portfolio, import export settings. Enter portfolio name, import export, fundamentals. Now I'm explaining a little bit, but then even when I'm not doing YouTube live, I'd have to look into it and click every buttons so that I'd be familiar with it. Fundamentals, summary, and symbols, Cloudflare to get relevant news. The good thing about Yahoo, my portfolio is that I can get to see the latest news about the stock that I invested in. Uh, the latest news will pop up. The news that I'm interested in, the news about the company that I invested in. So I'm going to add Cloudflare, Cloudflare, and fundamentals. Create new view. Company name, currency change, volume, day range, select all, bid range, fundamentals, moving average, estimates, portfolios, um, summary, create portfolio, add symbol, and Samsung Electronics. Samsung Electronics, and what else? ARK Investments. ARK Investments. ARK Investments, and what else? Hmm. So I just added three three uh three companies that I have, and the good thing about Yahoo Finance is that I can watch uh I can read the news about the companies that I'm interested in. There's a list of news at the bottom of the web page, and like here 15 hours ago, how little Texas town snagged a $17 billion Samsung chip plan deal. Top hedge fund managers use Toggle, so can you, and stuff like that. It's ad. Okay. Samsung to spend $70 billion on new chip plant in Texas. Put up millions to lure Samsung plant and won. Will it pay off? It's mostly about Samsung because Samsung is such a big company. Hmm. Okay. Good thing about it is that its news algorithm is a good function, and I can get to watch data through my cell phone. It's all connected. Hmm. So wherever I go, when I'm curious about what's going on with my stock, then I can open my open my data through yahoofinance.com application. uh, and the next one that I talked about is a macro trends. Macro trends is about data. uh, The premier research platform for long-term investors. Yes. Stock screener with over 50 performance and fundamental criteria, 50 years of historical stock price. Yes. Yes. This is what I talked about. 50 years of historical stock price and dividend data. 10 years of quarry stock fundamental data. It's all about data as like literally as the word signifies macro trends. Hmm. Uh, okay. Macro trends. Let's look at what's up on macro trends. Stock screeners, stock research, market indices, oil, gas, commodities, precious metals, exchange interest rates, economy. Hmm, hmm, it's quite conspicuous. I mean, the layout, GUI layout like is easy to look at. Let's see what they can offer. First, let's type Cloudflare and see what pops up. Cloudflare. Revenue, gross profit, operating income, income statement, revenue. For example, let's look at revenue of Cloudflare. For detailed definition, formula example, new background page here. Company receives from its customers in exchange for sale of goods or services. Revenue can be defined as the amount of money a company receives from its customers in exchange for sales of goods or services. Revenue is top line item on income statement from which all costs and expenses are subtracted to arrive at net income. Then my overflow financial videos. Uh, Trailing 12 months quarterly, year over year quarterly growth. 1 year, 2 years. All it's been going up steadily. Wait, hold on. Revenue, gross profit, operating income, EBITDA, net income, EPS, shares outstanding, price financials, revenue, profit, assets, liability, margins, price ratios, other metrics. Hmm. Sponsored financial contents. Cloudflare, quality revenue. 2021 annual revenue, 2020 $431, 2016 $85. It's been going up sadly, $85 one. Okay. Let's look at gross profit. Let's gross profit between 2017 and 2021. Can be defined as the profit a company makes after deducing the variable costs directly associated with making and selling its products or providing services. Gross profit for the quarter ending September 30, 2021 was a 54%, 54.69% increase year over year, which is huge increase. Cloudflare gross profit for 12 months ending increase year over year. Gross profit has been going up sadly too. And revenue, operating income. Net income, EPS, shares outstanding. I'd have to look at some of those data, because if it's not organized in my head, I won't be able to use this information well. It's all about using information. If I use information well, uh, I'll be able to take advantage from it. Um, if I just leave it as it is and make it unorganized, then I'd not be able to get benefit from it. That's for sure. So um, I look at this. I'm roughly looking at it at this point, but I'd have to look into it more and more. Okay, now Cloudflare macro trend is all about data. I can notice it by looking at this website. And now let's go over to Silicon Alpha. I realized that Silicon Alpha is good for Ah, it's so full of advertisements. It's a bit annoying. Mm. Trending news, trending analysis. Um, create a portfolio, track your stocks. Mm. Portfolio, top stocks, my authors, top authors, latest news. Mm. Market outlook, today's market economy, gold and precious metals, stock ideas, dividends, dividend ideas, dividend news, dividend strategy, uh, ETF analysis, uh, education, watch and listen, technical analysis, dividend. Yeah, from what I know, by using Silking Alpha, we can get to know like dividend more. Uh, it's hard for us to get information about dividend, but Seeking Alpha is a good platform for you to use it. And also about the author of this book that I'm reading, he says that if I use earnings tab, which I don't see, where's earning tab? Earning tab. Mm, well, it's hard to find earnings tab here. Mm, M&A news, earnings calendar, earnings news, CO sections, top movers and earnings. Let's go to top movers and earnings and see what they have. Earnings, gainers, losers, top movers and earnings. It's definitely confusing. I can't find the earnings tab. I mean, I can find dividend tab, but not earnings tab. Hmm. 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 Definitely not earnings tab. Ah, I have to look at it frequently. Hmm. Now let's go over to Market Bits. Market Bits is known for um analysis of stock experts. So there are a lot of articles about analysis of stock traders. I mean, stock traders known as like non-stock traders, or like the people who works at like this industry. Hmm. I can get to see what they talk about, um and their real voice, and what they think about the market, and how they feel. Read out global stocks mix after Fed says ready to act on inflation. Uh, Headline: education market data, financial calendars. My market beats. Analyst rating history. Share growth at virtual Euromeet. Europe's Christmas market warily opens as COVID cases rise. Fed is ready to act on inflation. Get up. Pope praise the Lebanon can get back on its feet. Hmm. Popular articles: top 3 large cap stocks to buy under $100. Stock ideas: is Deere company about to run higher? Hmm. Hannon Armstrong Capital issues earnings guidance. Remote U.S. software jobs. U.S. software developed jobs work remotely, no visa needed, full-time jobs, high salary. Touring.com, popular stocks: Apple, Microsoft, Facebook, Google. Popular stocks: Nvidia, Tesla, Amazon, Google, Baba, GE. Analyst ratings: upgrade to outperform, upgrade to neutral. Hmm. There's a brokerage firm, and see analyst ratings. Yeah, it's author of this book says I can look at analyst rating here, and analyst rating is what the author thinks is best. Hmm. Bullish price target. Today's top gainers. Today's top losers. There is a market beat all acts for $100. Premium research tools, market data, and calendars. Hmm. Advanced micro device stocks ready for its next leg up. Hmm. The top 3 large cap stocks to buy under $100. Before you consider Apollo Global Management, let's look at this. The top 3 large cap stocks to buy under $100. Only quality large. Uh, I'm going to read this article, and I'm going to finish. Uh, I'm going to finish tonight's YouTube live. Okay, I'm going to read it aloud, and after that, it'll be all finished. Okay. There are certainly a lot of advantages associated with investing in large cap stocks. There are companies with a market capitalization of over $10 billion and play a huge role in determining the overall direction and trend of the indexes. Large cap stocks can be strong core holdings for any portfolio, since these companies are typically established businesses with reliable earnings. Just think about how successful business has to be in order to reach such a large market capitalization. Sometimes investors have the misconception that large cap stocks are expensive. While that's certainly the case for shares of some companies, there are still plenty of great stocks to choose from at affordable share prices. That's why we've put together the following overview of the top three large cap stocks by under $100. DuPont D. Numerous Inc. NYSDDD. Companies in the material sectors are often overlooked by investors, but there's certainly a place for them in almost any portfolio. DuPont stands out as a great pick for exposure there, as it's a company that provides the materials, ingredients, and solutions for key markets like electronics, industrial transportation, construction, water solutions, and worker safety. It's always nice to find a company with a diversified business model, and DuPont certainly fits the bill. One of the more attractive components of DuPont's business at this time is the electronics and industrial segments, as the company supply materials or systems for consumer electronics and for the fabrication of semiconductors. Some of DuPont's most recognizable products include Kevlar, Tvac, and Nomex, which are used in a variety of different applications, and all the companies take advantage of strong pricing power. DuPont also recently announced that it will be acquiring Rogers Corporation, which is a global leader in engineering materials and components, for $5.2 billion. This is great news for shareholders, as it will strengthen DuPont's electronics and industrial business and help the company take advantage of demand for things like electronic vehicles and 5G networks. Okay, I'm going in. DuPont, the numerous Inc., NYSDD. And what else we have? Carrier Global Corp. Another strong large cap name that investors should take a look at is a Carrier Global Corp, which is a provider of heating, ventilation, air conditioning, refrigeration, fire and security solutions. The HVAC segment makes up the majority of the company's sales, which includes products like air conditioners, heating systems, controls, and more. Considering how strong the housing market has been and how residential homeowners are spending big on improving their living spaces, it makes sense that Carrier has been benefiting from strong demand in HVAC replacements. Investors should also note that the global pandemic has further increased the need for air filtration, cold chain solutions, and air quality assessment products from Carrier. The company just reported Q3 EPS that increased by 6% year over year and boosted its full year outlook, which are additional positives to keep in mind. Finally, the company just increased its dividend by 50% and initiated a share buyback program back in July, which are more strong reasons to consider adding shares. Apollo Global Management, NYSE Apollo. Alternative investment managers like Apollo have been strong performance in 2021, and that trend should continue going forward as people look for ways to generate returns outside of the fixed income market. Alternative investment managers like Apollo raises capital for investing and manage different alternative investment vehicles like private equity and credit activities. Its assets under management have been growing at an astounding pace. In the most recent quarter, Apollo reported AUM of $481.1 billion, up 11% year over year, along with Q3 distributable earnings of $1.71 per share, up 263% year over year. It's only a matter of time that Apollo Global will be added to a major equity index like the S&P 500, and the company's recent conversion to full C Corp status officially makes it eligible for inclusion. There's also a lot to like about Apollo's merger with Athene Holding, which makes a huge player in the retirement industry. Investors should also note that The stock offers an attractive 2.79% dividend yield. The bottom line here is that Apollo Global Management is one of the strongest names in alternative investment management and a fantastic large cap stock to consider adding at this time. Okay. Good thing is that tonight is a day when I receive my monthly income. So I'm going to divide that into 3 and invest and use that money to invest in these 3 companies, listed companies. Okay. Anyway, tonight I'm going to finish and see you tomorrow. Okay. Bye.